Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. We just hit 100 subs, which is a cool milestone. One of you guys recommended a lodge tour when we hit 100, and I think that's a great idea. So today I'll be showing all my rare furs and 5 stars and tell you guys where I got them. Okay, so I thought just covering the Perce lodge would be good for today, so let's start down here and make our way up. I'll try to remember where I got all my rares and 5 stars so you guys might be able to get some there yourself if you haven't already. Okay, here's the first 5-star mountain goat I ever got. That's pretty cool. And then here's a melanistic female, I think. Yeah, just a female mountain goat. Here's the first of many mule deer that I have. It's a 5-star. Wow, look at those antlers going into the roof. That's hilarious. Here's my 5-star bighorn sheep, and yeah, I think this is the one I got a few days ago. I made a short about it. Anyways, moving on. Yuck. Honestly, that is nasty, I'm not gonna lie. I guess the only reason I taxidermied it is because it's an albino, but yeah, anyways. Here's some 5-star white-tailed deer. I really don't know how many I have. Somebody keep track of them and leave it in the comments for fun. Okay, here's a 5-star gray wolf, and yeah, this is the one I got in that every 5-star on Perce video. Here's a little mallard duck just sitting right here, another 5-star. Here's a 5-star mountain goat I got, and right next to it is a 5-star Rocky Mountain elk. Those are probably my second favorite animal on Perce, the Rocky Mountain elk. Some mountain goats right here. Looks like, yeah, 2 5-stars and a melanistic. Next we got this 5-star whitetail right here, and yeah, another 5-star whitetail right here. Okay. Oh yeah, there's a 2-star melanistic mule deer. A while back there was a 4-star melanistic mule deer in the same group as him, so I decided to see if he would hit 5, but he didn't. Man, I remember that. I was so frustrated when he didn't. Anyways, another 5-star elk here. Look at those mule deer, guys. They're basically identical. That's hilarious. Both 5-stars though. Oh wait, no way, look at that. They were both on the same, taken on the same day. That's hilarious. Anyways, there they are. Okay, so about this, in my every animal on Perce has a 5-star video, I got these 2 animals right here and had them taxidermied upstairs, but I decided to move them down here because I think it looks a bit cooler. And yeah. Oh, and over here, I almost forgot about this. I don't know what it is with this whitetail, but he has the thickest rack I've ever seen in all my time of playing Way of the Hunter. Something crazy about it. I don't really know, but he looks really cool. Okay, headed upstairs now. Actually, nope, there's a 5-star whitetail right there. Actually, make that 4 5-star whitetail. Okay, yeah, that's nice. Here's another goat right here, of course a 5-star. Oh, and by the way, I will be showing where I got all these 5-stars and rare furs, what herds I got them in, and stuff like that on the map at the end of the video. So stay tuned for that. Okay, here's this mule deer. It's a 499 trophy rating one. I think I only have 2 499s. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Moving on, is this guy even a 5-star? Okay, yeah, he is. Man, he looks a lot smaller in my opinion. Anyways, here's a 5-star red fox. As you guys can see, I literally have 2 more 5-star red foxes, but nowhere to put them, so yeah. And then a 5-star snowshoe hare right next to him. Next to that is another 5-star red fox, and then a 5-star pheasant as well. Okay, next up is this 5-star moose. Man, the western moose just looks awesome in this game. Another 5-star whitetail deer here. Has a nice thick rack. Okay, guys. You see this melanistic wolf right here? Look at this. That's right, guys. He's a 5-star. So, long story short here, I found him as a 1-star young, and I tracked him and aged him up, and he literally became a 5-star. I was so excited, and I was going to make a video about this, but I messed up badly. I accidentally slept a day too late, and that caused me to have to take him at like midnight, so the video was all jacked up and everything. But yes, in case any of you were wondering, I do have a 5-star rare fur. So that's pretty cool. Okay, moving on now. Here's another 5-star bighorn I got recently. Another 5-star goat as well. And here's a nice little 5-star non-typical. That was a pretty cool one with... Okay, just another 5-star bighorn here, guys. Here's a nice little 5-star lesser scop. I got him pretty recently, if I remember correctly. Yeah, not too long ago at all. And here's actually an albino duck. Nah, I'm just joking, guys. A 5-star Ross's Goose here. Wow, look at that. I've never even noticed that. A little light switch right there. That's actually kind of cool. Okay, here's another 5-star duck. I really like that pose right there, actually. That's pretty cool, like the flying pose. And all those 5-star fowl I got a while back. The lesser scaup here, Ross's Goose, the wild duck, and the 5-star pheasant. I ended up putting all those right there. Okay, I ended up putting these elk here. I think it looks pretty cool when they're all together. Oh wow, look at that. They're all like in a 4-day span or something. That's actually hilarious. Okay, here's some 5-star bighorn. I said it in a previous video, but I'm gonna say it again, guys. This is probably my favorite taxidermy stand in this whole lodge. Man, they look so cool. Okay, here's another melanistic mule deer. I think this is the first one I ever got, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I remember when I saw it, man, I went crazy, but yeah, just a 1-star mature. So moving on, we got another red fox here, and the only 5-star badger I have, actually, a melanistic female mule deer. Again, really don't know why I put it up, looks pretty nasty, but it's a melanistic, I guess. Another 5-star whitetail right here, guys, and oh yeah, look at that turkey right there, guys. No longer called the Eastern Wild Turkey, but rather the Merriam's Wild Turkey. I think that's how you say it. Yeah, I think I like that change. Anyways, a 3-star melanistic gray wolf. Man, I love these new turkey, though. Yeah, let's just ignore that thing in the corner right there, guys. Moving on, we got another 5-star mule deer right here. Wow, that melanistic is so ugly, guys. Honestly, you're lucky to be in the lodge, buddy. Okay, and then here's this white-tailed deer. It's just a 3-star mature, yeah, but his rack was kind of unique looking, so I taxidermied him anyways. Another 5-star mule deer here, guys. Wow, look at that, an empty taxidermy stand. That's rare. Okay, and then here are those mule deer from the story. I think it's Hollywood, yeah, Hollywood. I thought they looked kind of cool, so I decided to move them up here and keep them anyways. And then here, of course, is a 5-star western moose. I think that's it for the main lodge, so now onto those smaller cabins. First up is Ruiz's cabin, I think that's how you say it. Okay, we got some 5-star white-tailed deer here. And yeah, a 5-star mule deer as well. Okay, now on to the next one. Okay, we got a 5-star white-tailed deer, and I think... yeah, that's actually the only one in this cabin. So on to the next cabin. Another white-tailed deer, and yep, you guessed it, another white-tailed deer. And yeah, that should be it for this one. So now on to the diamond drill one. Okay, we got another 5-star mule deer right here in diamond drill. No way, I almost forgot about this white-tailed deer, guys. No way, I still have it. This is from my first video ever. That's hilarious, man. If you go back and watch that first video, it was hilariously short and super boring. Wow, that's crazy. Another 5-star white-tailed deer here, and then just this unique-looking white-tailed deer as well. Okay, so now on to where I got all my 5-stars and rare furs. This mule deer group right here is where I got my first melanistic, and I think I've got 1 or 2 5-stars out of it as well. Yes, I've gotten some 5-star pheasants here. My only 5-star badger came from this group right here. That was pretty fun. I've gotten a couple red foxes from groups along this river here, just all of them really. I've gotten some 5-star whitetail down here. And, okay, this wolf group right here, guys, is where I got my 5-star melanistic, and also that 3-star melanistic, and then also my 5-star. So, yeah, that's a pretty good herd right there. And then, guys, it's just flat-out diamond drill down here, so you're going to get 5s out of all these mule deer and whitetail herds. I think I get 75% of my deer, 5-star deer, from these herds. Okay, I got my only 5-star turkey right here. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. It was pretty cool. This group right here is where I got my 5-star American black bear, and then I got a couple 5-star elk right here. Yeah, also the snowshoe hare groups here are very good. I think I got a 5-star out of this one. Okay, I've gotten 2 5-star bighorn from this group right here. It's, as you can see, it's right next to the camp, so it's pretty easy. Gotten a couple 5-star goats from this group, and I think I also got a melanistic here. And yeah, these goat and bighorn sheep groups here are all very good for getting your 5-stars. I also got a melanistic in some of these. So, for the waterfowl, I've gotten a couple of my ducks from this group. Yeah. Okay, the main one I remember, though, is that I got 2 5-star lesser Scott from this group right here. They were literally there at the same time, so that was pretty cool. For my moose, I think this group had one. Yeah, this group had a 5-star. This one up here also had one. Can't remember where I got my third one. Where was it? Okay, yeah, I got it down here. This group down here in the swamps, that one was a pretty good 5-star. I've actually never gotten a male albino white-tailed deer on Nez Perce, now that I think about it, guys. But I have gotten one on Matariki Park. I think it was a 3-star mature. So if you haven't seen that video, go check it out as well. But yes, I am going to try to get an albino white-tailed deer in Nez Perce as soon as I can. As you guys can see, I only have a few empty taxidermy spots, so we're going to try to get those filled up. But yeah, hopefully this helps some of you get a rare fur or even your first 5-star. And thank you to everybody who watches these videos and all of you guys who subbed. You guys are awesome, and if you have any ideas for videos or shorts, make sure to leave them in the comments. I'm always glad to hear any ideas or recommendations you guys have, and yeah, that'll wrap it up for today. So good luck hunting, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and until the next video, goodbye.